Ah, the Irish countryside. You know, a lot of things I know about through the tourist books and researching about Ireland, but sometimes you can't research all the castles. So today we're going to a castle I barely know anything about, Auchinore Castle, but an amazing local took me over here to show me this castle in the middle of County Galway. So let's walk inside. Let's go over here. So this was built between the 1400s and the 1500s by the O'Flaherty family. And it used to be walled, or still, you can see the wall. Probably one of very well-kept castles, because usually, like Blarney Castle, they lay in semi-ruins, but here, you can still see much of the structure. And let's go inside over here. There's a huge bee. All right, thank you. It's a massive bee or a wasp. But anyway, this is the watchtower. And this watchtower, where they would keep guard just in case of any invaders. There was a lot of invaders throughout Ireland's history. Cromwell, the English, the Anglo-Normans, the Vikings, many others, and there's a huge echo. There we go. Massive echo, yeah. So I'm actually joined by an amazing local and urbanist from County Galway, Leanne.
Hello, everyone.
Leanne, you're from County Galway. And you've been
Yes.
living here most of your life, right?
Yes, I live here and work here.
And your
Yeah.
family's from nearby as well.
Yes, yeah. So
And also
born and bred.
born and bred, yeah. And
Yeah.
what brought you to watching Urbanist?
My love for New York
Yeah.
first initially, and then you're so good at what you do. So
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
it's
awesome.
brilliant.
And the moment I came here, you actually recommended a bunch of places for me. So thank you
Yeah,
so much for
of
recommending
course.
all those awesome food places.
Well, I'm such a foodie myself, so
Yeah.
I
That's
love
amazing.
food.
So I already said this in the live videos, which did not work. Give a round of hearts to Leanne's family. That might be watching this video later on tonight. So Leanne's family.
They will. They will.
Thank you so much for watching my videos and enjoying it as a family experience. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Yeah. All right, let's walk inside the castle, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Auchinore Castle, owned by the Flattery family. And what we're going to do is walk around and enjoy it. Let's go. Auchinore Castle, seat of the O'Flahertys, donated to the Irish people in 1952 by Peter O'Flaherty. Should be in this area. So it says the greatest weakness in this fortification of Auchinore lay not only in the vulnerability due to traditional attack, but with scaling ladders and battering rams, but its inability to sustain attack from artillery, cannons. Since few Irish chieftains possessed even the lightest of guns at the turn of the 16th century, Auchinore was relatively secure from assault by a native enemy. However, the ease with which artillery can be transported to England had long since made the fortified dwellings obsolete. An accessible terrain of Ireland lay between the stronghold of many Gaelic chiefs and the deployment of English artillery against them. In 1572, Auchinore fell to the English using cannons and was granted to the O'Flaherty family, who refitted it and used it for its defenses. So the yew, long held in Celtic world as the most sacred and mysterious of trees, once grew in abundance in the vicinity of Auchinore Castle, revered for its great age, cavernous hollow trunk and poisonous leaves. It lends its name to around the castle of Auchinore. Today, there's only one solitary tree that grows at Auchinore. Interesting. That's amazing. So here's the stone fortification. Mom.
I blame his mammy for not coming.
So Leanne, as you drive around these areas, do you see a lot of these castles popping up, or like the
Yeah,
towers?
they pop up in all random places. And
Yeah.
some of them, some of them are, they've been done up and restored, but others unfortunately not. But yeah, they're everywhere in Ireland, and there's many in the West. There's so many,
The West
you
is
know.
like the wildest of like the landscapes, I think,
Yeah.
of Ireland. Yeah.
definitely. And in Connemara, as you've been as well, like you'd see them, or even in the middle of town, in the city.
Right.
Yeah.
There's Lynch's Castle, and there's the other one that
Yeah.
was a Costa Coffee.
Yes. So all in these random places.
And as young Irish, do kids used to come and hang out?
Yeah.
Like teenagers, would teenagers come and hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
really.
they would be good with it. They wouldn't vandalize it.
Okay. That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
But-
place to like kind of go and drink.
No, they'd respect it. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah.
there's like a respect here for
Yes.
history. Yeah.
Oh yes, completely.
That's what I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go over here in this little nook. And in school, do they teach about these?
Not so much. Not so much local history. Irish politics from years ago. But no, it should be taught, I think. But for the most, you have to read up about it yourself, really.
Yeah, luckily the government maintains them, the Office of Public Works.
Yes.
Was this the latrine?
Oh my goodness.
No, probably not. Probably had some type of function.
Oh, I say so.
And there's a little passageway. There's a lot of spider webs inside, so I don't want to go inside. But there was a little passageway.
You used to be able to go up in the castle. So I
Right.
don't know. It said it was closed there, the door, but you could go up on the floors, a few floors in it.
And was there like exhibitions, or was it
Yeah,
just...
like it was just exactly as it was years ago, really. I don't know why it's closed today. But,
Seems like they're
since
using-
when?
Yeah, it seems like they have lights in there. Seems like they're using it as offices, weirdly enough. Let's go to this other nook. And are there places you, as a Irish local, would avoid when going through the countryside?
For safety, do you mean, or?
Either safety or legend. Yeah. So first for safety.
Yeah, no, not really.
No,
Like,
alright.
it's very, very safe.
I mean, like
like-
physical safety. Like,
Yeah.
Is it dangerous to go to like the bogs and wander on your own?
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I would be very careful when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to be very, very careful. with the land, you know, just I wouldn't go walking on a bog or anything like that.
Have good shoes.
But yes, have good shoes.
He's running.
But no, I wouldn't be afraid really. No.
How about according to legends?
Well, I'd be interested in going, but still, you would still be a bit depending.
So what pop for normal Irish people what would be the legendary place that are like, oh, don't go there.
I suppose in Clare, or you know, the fairy forts.
Oh, the fairy forts.
Yes. So just to
Known as the Raths.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's one place.
The legends say not to intrude on them, or else you know bad luck will come upon you. So.
I actually visited one in Northern Ireland.
You've experienced.
Yeah, I visited one in Northern Ireland, which I have yet to post a small TikTok video on. But it was strange because I saw a girl swinging on a swing at the edge of the fairy fort, and then she disappeared. But it was a real girl because later she popped in later.
Are you sure?
But during those like 20 minutes or so, I was like, what happened here? But I did not know they were fairy forts because the sign just said it was an old fortification.
Yeah.
All right, let's wait for these kids to move and then we'll go
Lots
inside.
of kids around here.
Beautiful trees. And since you grew up in the city, would you usually kind of go out to the countryside?
Yes, because my family, my mom's side of the family would be all from the countryside,
Right.
and farmers' family. So I still have a bit of that in me, but I am a city girl. But I still, you know, like to come out to the countryside.
How about with
Yeah.
your friends? Would they go out usually to the countryside?
Sometimes maybe for trips, but more so in the city. But yeah, trips now and again. Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, now it's our chance. Can you hold the camera?
Oh, yeah,
for me?
sure.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go inside. Welcome to Ireland. Do you need a hand?
Tiny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow, this is actually really cool.
It's really cool.
Every time I go into these places, I feel like I'm in Game of Thrones. Have you watched the show yourself?
Yes,
Yeah,
love
okay.
the show.
So yeah, this looks like those ruined areas that Tyrion goes through when he goes into the mountains. There's even a tree growing here. That's cool.
There, of all places.
Yeah, right. Exactly on the top to provide a canopy. And these little niches, I wonder what they were. Oh, okay, so this was probably a floor
Yes.
right over here. And then those niches were probably what they would use
Like it, doesn't it?
to shoot the enemy right over
Yes.
here. Through these narrow slits.
They're so narrow as well.
They are, yeah.
Aren't they? Had to be.
They didn't want any arrows coming in.
No.
Yeah. But these kids would easily storm the castle.
No bother to them.
No bother, yeah.
No.
There's people in it.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. That's so cool. Is there anything else to see in this area? I mean, on this grounds?
Well, as I said, the castle, you
Yeah.
know, is a few floors. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a few floors, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's not open today. Just the grounds itself.
So let's show around the wall and then we'll
And the
wrap up
greenery.
there. Yeah, and the greenery, yeah.
Loads of greenery here.
It's nice because the grass is so bouncy.
Yeah, it's so thick.
It's thick grass, right, right.
And it's wet after our few days of yellow rainfall
Right.
warning.
But yeah, I mean, the river is super high right now. This is the Corb? No.
Yeah.
It is. It runs all the
Yeah.
way up here. And that continues all the way to Galway.
Yes.
Right? And then
Yeah.
goes out there.
Sure does.
So the River Corb is the second most powerful river in all of Ireland. But it's among the shortest. It's only 6 kilometers long. And it runs all the way through here.
But fast moving,
Yeah, very fast moving.
isn't it?
It's so strange seeing a fast moving river in the middle of,
Yeah.
of the city.
Yeah.
But these over here, this is a little swamp area.
Lots of bees.
Lots of bees, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of bees because the government is actually preventing people from cutting down vegetation in order so the bees can pollinate much more. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's show the river. You have the raft?
And they have a cruise.
You brought it with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
be
good.
prepared.
We're not gonna go by car to Galway. We're gonna go by
No.
raft.
Yeah. In the fastest moving with no life jackets.
Exactly. No.
Yeah.
No.
And
no.
I can't swim, so
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Life jackets just for the weak.
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I can't swim either, so
Oh, sure, that's brilliant.
maybe this is not the best
no
idea.
better combination. That's the way to go.
That is the way to
We're
go.
very adventurous, us Irish, you know?
Indeed, you
Yeah,
are. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, all right. So at least they have photos here of how it looks like inside.
I know, yeah. It's a pity it's not open.
They have the murder hole. The murder hole.
Yes, you were
right
in
there.
one of them, weren't you? Already.
Yeah, Blarney has one, and then the tower, the castle in the middle of Galway's Latin Quarter has one.
Oh,
as well.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And at least you don't have to lean over like you did in Blarney.
Oh no, that's scary. So this is one of the guards over here. You gotta be careful with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're very fierce.
They're the worst.
Wait, is this the Corb? No,
This here?
probably a stream.
No, no, it's the stream from it.
From it, yeah.
Yeah. I think you get a view of it the other side.
All right, let's do it. We'll end there. Hey, what's your name? You're not so talkative.
Chilling. He's just chilling.
So if you were to give tips to people traveling to Galway,
Yeah.
County Galway, and the city, what would you tell people?
Well, I'd say it's a real cultural city and there's loads of festivals here as well. But at the moment with COVID, or with the restrictions, but once it's getting better, so once those all start up again, that cultural vibe, tourists really experience it.
Yeah.
So it's such a busy city, lively city. It's a great, there's loads of good food here as well. And Connemara, I'd recommend 100% as well if you want to see countryside as you have.
And it's right next door to the
Yeah,
city. That's
yeah.
a good thing, yeah. That's amazing.
And Ashford Castle as well. And there's loads of other castles as well
Oh yeah, Ashford
Yeah.
Castle.
near Cong. But within the city itself, there's loads to do.
Yeah, you were telling me to go a little bit outside the center because there was the college and there's
Yes,
the Clada.
the Clada as well.
Clada.
Yeah.
So here's what used to be the Glengola
Yes.
mines. The ancient landscapes of Ireland. I'm practicing my BBC voice. And here's the streams that connect to the River Corb. Hence, that's why they settled down here. Also probably powerful enough for windmills. Maybe they had windmills here. Wow. Leanne, thank you so much for taking all of us here. We fit about maybe a few thousand people in the car by the time people watch this. If you were to leave people with one thing that you love the most about Ireland that you think people should experience, what should it be?
Well, I think the people.
Right.
Meeting the people itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's no more beautiful landscapes than the Irish countryside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the people. Meet some people, ladies and gentlemen.
There's loads of nice places too.
There's lots of nice places. And thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Shout out to Leanne's family for watching for a long time. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome and always...
Keep exploring.
Oh yeah, you got it right.
I watch.
You do watch. I was testing you. Slán gafol, everyone. I always do a wave goodbye if you want to join me. Bye-bye.